Well, folks, Bruce here from the Coasters Club. I'm at Monteith's in Greymouth with Nichola Meehan,
Hi, Bruce.
a candidate in the up-and-coming elections, and what better place to do an interview than here? Nichola, did it take much courage to put your name forward? Because this is your first time, is it?
Yeah, it is my first time. A wee bit of courage, just stepping out of my comfort zone and doing these sessions either in front of people or in front of the camera here. A little bit out of my comfort zone, but apart from that, no, all guns blazing.
What sort of ties do you have with the coast?
They're pretty long, Bruce. So my great-granddad was a plumber down in Hoki, so Robbie Arthur Robinson. He used to live on Hall Street, so I spent quite a bit of time down there as a little kid.
Oh, that's it. Look, you pass. You're right.
Yeah. And my mum, her sister and her brothers went to school up in Westport High School up there, so they were the Costleys. Some people up in Karoro might know my granddad, Red Costley. He used to be a famous face on the Heapy track.
Right.
I used to walk that a lot with him as a teenager. So look, it goes back a long time, and now my family's all here on the coast, and it's great.
And of course, this election is people in Bulla and Westland and Grey all get to vote for you.
That's right. So I've got ties everywhere, folks. Remember that.
Look, now you've got a young family.
Yep.
What do you do in the community here? Now, I only know you professionally, and I know that you're very, very competent. But what about the community?
So I've got two young girls, Emily and Eloise. They're 6 and 4. So we're involved in pretty much any sort of community event that crops up. We're there because it's a great way to catch up with our friends, with other people like-minded. We're involved in Ripper Rugby. My husband's involved with the rugby union here. We're involved with dance, swimming, netball, anything to get the kids outdoors. They love it, and
Yeah.
they have a lot of fun, and it's just great to see people getting together, being active, and just having a great time.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's an interesting choice of candidacy that you've taken with the District Health Board. What is it about health that attracts you for our region?
I don't have the ties to the health sector as a lot of the other candidates do, so I'm pretty much coming at it as an independent. I have no preconceived agendas or notions about the health system, but it's more around what health offers to our region. So regionally, health is a critical service. It provides employment, it provides those critical care services that we need, right from ambulance at the bottom of the cliff to being up on top of that cliff and before we tumble over the edge. So we need all those wraparound services, and I really want to make sure that I can provide something that sort of helps to guide that sector and provide that strategic direction that the health board may need here.
And isn't it important? I know when someone applies for a job on the coast, first thing they look at is their health services. Then the schools.
Yeah, health services, education, those are the things that as a young family, if you're coming to the coast, you need to make sure you've got. And also, if you're sort of heading on the other side of sort of 50, you want to make sure that you've got the services there to look after you as you sort of progress through that stage of your life as well. So health is there from the moment you're born to the day you die, and it's critically important.
Yes, well, as you get older, you do get into the repairs and maintenance side of things. Now, so, what are the challenges that are facing the health sector on the coast that you're aware of?
Yeah, look, we all know, whereas we've got a distance as far as Auckland to Wellington for the region, how do we manage that? How do we make sure that people from all up and down the coast are able to access the health services and the care and the wraparound care that they need? There's been a lot of things coming forward that you hear about, and it's how do we lift that service so everyone's got the same opportunities to be able to access the care that other regions have. It's a real concern.
And I guess looking at the new Grey Hospital, fantastic. I mean,
absolutely. It's a little concerning. You hear stories about, are there going to be enough beds, what's the services going to be like, and that's always happens when things change. But you look at the old hospital, and my kids, every time we drove past, are concerned that it's falling down as we go along Waterwalk Road. So seeing that new facility here, man, it's going to be awesome. So it's about making sure that we get those pathways and those processes in place to make that transition to the new hospital smooth, and that things just come along for everyone being able to use that facility.
I think it's the most marvellous thing for all of us right up and down the coast. Now, what about do you know anything about the Buller Hospital?
I know a little bit about the Buller Hospital. I know there's been a lot of controversy over where it's going to be built. There was also controversy over whether it was going to be built to start with. So yeah, I don't have a lot of knowledge in the health sector, having come from a completely independent space and only having put my name forward a few weeks ago, completely out of the blue. I'm learning as I'm going. So I'm there to ask questions, I'm there to listen, and that's what I want to be doing. So great to see that the Buller Hospital is going to be going ahead, and hopefully that'll be sooner rather than later too.
I think reading your CV, one of the skills that you're going to bring to the table, or you would bring to the table, is a very, very experienced administrator. Mm-hmm. Would that be fair comment?
Yeah, Bruce, it would. I've been in local government for 14 years now. The last 4 years I've been working in more of an executive role, but over those decade and nearly a half, I've been involved with regional transport committees, with round the council table, regional growth study, Mayor's Chairs and iwi group. So all of those different groups bring a whole range of different ideas, different mindsets. And so I've been providing information, advice, support, direction, strategies, plans, all of that stuff for those different bodies. And so I understand the governance side of it from the doing side.
Well, it's certainly unusual to get a candidate that's got such good connections in currently and historically in Buller, Grey and Western. It's very unusual. What can you offer as a candidate to get people to consider you and vote for you? What is it that you offer?
Yeah, Bruce, it's a challenging one because so many people don't know me from a bar of salt, but hopefully my name and my profile is getting out there a bit more. What I want to be able to bring, so if elected, I have no agendas. I have no preconceived ideas about what's going on. I'm there to listen, I'm there to learn, and I'm there to ask questions. And I think that's the biggest thing, having the courage to actually ask the questions around the table when it counts and when it matters. And that's what I'll be doing. So coming from that non-health sector, which a lot of the other candidates are kind of coming from, I'm there to really sort of ask the hard questions.
Well, you certainly have the experience to, when a report's put in front of you, you'll actually know what you're looking at. Yeah. And that's a thing that many candidates struggle with when they get elected. Not too sure. Well, look, Nichola, thank you so much, first of all, for taking up the Coasters Club offer, which went to every candidate on the West Coast. Very few took up the offer of a free interview, and I want to thank you so much for doing it. Best of luck in the election. And Coasters, that's Nichola Meehan, and she's sitting for the District Health Board. Very experienced, and best of luck.
Thank you, and thanks Coasters Club.
We'll catch you later.